So in my pot, I have about 3 cups of chickpeas. These are already cooked, and I'm going to add a little bit of papaya seed, some sea salt, and some onion powder to that, and let that cook down with a little bit of spring water to warm up. And here in my bowl, I have some mushroom powder and spelt flour. I have 2 tablespoons of portobello mushroom flour, 2 tablespoons of spelt flour, and 2 tablespoons of porcini mushroom powder. And I'm just combining those together and gonna set these aside while I saute my vegetables. So I'm sauteing bell peppers, onions with some cayenne pepper and a little bit of sea salt. And then I've gone ahead and added in my flour, kinda to just let it cook around. And it's supposed to be more like a roux, but I didn't want to put a lot of oil in here. So I just kind of stirred that around a little bit and let it combine with the vegetables. And I'm just going to slowly incorporate some spring water in this until it starts to come together. So you just want to add a little bit at a time. You can also combine your flour and mushroom powders together with the water ahead of time, but I find that this intensifies the flavor, and it also allows me to control the thickness that I want my gravy to be. So I'm just adding a little bit at a time and mixing it in until everything is combined. And then once I get this all incorporated to the point that I went ahead and used a whisk to whisk out the extra lumps. And you just want to go ahead and whisk that quickly for a few minutes over your heat. And this is how it looks once it all comes together. I went ahead and added in some additional onions and bell peppers, and you can see that it's nice and smooth. So I'm just going to let this cook down for a little bit. And while that's cooking, I've gone ahead and added my chickpeas to a food processor. You want to blend it until it's nice and smooth. It can be a little chunky or however you prefer, but this works fine for me. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside in a bowl while I wait for my gravy to finish. So this is what the chickpea mash looks like. It tastes really good if you season it well. And my gravy has thickened down nicely, and I've gone ahead and put that over my mashed chickpeas. I had a little bit of kale left over, and I did make a mushroom patty to go along with that, and I'll put a link for that in the description box below.